Hey, it's a bit of a different one today. I thought I'd just talk about my experience so far with YouTube, and I know I've only just started, but there's a lot to learn from just a few months. I've really enjoyed pretty much every aspect of YouTube so far. I mean, I love editing, making the thumbnails, even like writing the scripts has been an enjoyable pastime for me. I want to start by saying I'm not quitting this channel for now in any way. Hopefully you will still get those weekly uploads and such, and I have a big review planned for when I get my ULX Small in, maybe in a few weeks, but today it's just kind of a non-scripted-ish, I mean I have some overall bullet points of what I want to say, but it's just like a one-on-one talk about the challenges I've faced so far, and why maybe if you're like me, and in my position, you might not want to go into the world of tech YouTube, and how I plan to adapt and change to the new YouTube editing styles and such. So to begin straight away, no yapping required, doing YouTube, and especially highly edited content, takes way more time than you think. You might start doing content on YouTube just starting as a little side hobby, or if you're like me, maybe you've always wanted to do it since you were little, but especially my style of content takes a really long time to make. My kind of, how would I describe it? Faceless, I'll get into that later as well. Breakdown, kind of like non-B-roll kind of content, takes ages to edit and produce. This also leads me into talking about the next point of being a tech YouTuber, is that it takes a lot of money to be constantly reviewing new things, and I just can't keep up with everything that's coming out on the market. And that's why I primarily do my style of content, which is because I just don't have the resources to do those kind of in-person reviews. That is probably way better for my channel growth. Unless you have a lot of spare money to go towards tech to review, I wouldn't necessarily recommend going into this type of content, as it limits your creative freedom to kind of make the videos you want to create, which is another thing. I know I've only just began my YouTube journey, hopefully, but I've been studying optimization, SEO, and the algorithm and stuff for years prior, and I feel like I can put out a lot better content in different genres in the future. All I want to do is make videos that I enjoy making, which is my number one advice I want to give people starting YouTube. You get so hooked into the analytics and numbers and whether your video has performed, rather than the satisfaction that you've just created a piece of art that you enjoyed making. It's okay to view YouTube as a business if you're really pushing for that, or even just not, but at the end of the day you have to take it as what it is. You're sharing your content that you love with others because you enjoy it. And I need to take this advice personally as well into my own content going forward. Another thing that is changing on YouTube, which I can't personally control, is the optimal style of editing. And I know I don't have to conform to it, but it does really help getting your viewer attention and getting my videos out there a bit more, you know. I watched some really good videos about this subject, about how editing and YouTube as a whole is changing, especially by this channel, which I'll not pronounce because I don't want to absolutely butcher his name, but that video is really good, and I just don't think I can build an effective storyline hook with mice review videos, you know. Another thing that just doesn't really work in my favour is being a faceless YouTuber. It is like 10 times harder to grow on YouTube as a faceless YouTuber right now. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it's definitely not, but it does make it a bit harder without a personal human-to-human interaction for retention. And that won't be changing for me anytime soon, as the faceless thing is just a personal preference, and it's a privacy thing, so that definitely won't be changing. So that's why I've employed this little model guy into my videos, as you have seen recently. Now, it doesn't work nearly as well, but it's what I've got at the moment. So, yeah. Nothing at the moment will change about uploads to this channel. Moving forward, don't take it as a shock if I create a gaming channel or something else, help my creativity and ideas, and just overall have fun making videos on here, but until my ULX arrives, this channel is still my main creative hub. I hope this video didn't bore you at all, and I thank you dearly for the time that you've given to listen to me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.